What's going on, guys? My name's Austin, and today we're going to be messing with Shorty again. And we have a new little issue, and it's blown off intercooler boots, or intercooler pipes. One thing I didn't do was do a bead roll on some of the piping. So like just this one pipe on this side, which is a 3.5-inch pipe. And I believe this one was a 3-inch pipe on this side. I didn't do it here. And I didn't do it here, here, and here. So before we blow off this side, and again on this side, we're going to fix this pipe, put it together. I'm going to show you guys on how to do that, and that will be with some wire cutters that have a little hump to it, and the little bump, you are going to use it on the inside of the pipe and crimp up into it. So with that being said, do a small demonstration before I pull the pipe out. So the bump part will go inside the pipe like this, and you're gonna crimp all the way around and do it. So I'm gonna pull this pipe out, so I'm not doing it in there. Obviously I just wanted to show you guys outside of it. So let me get that pipe off and these pipes off, and let's get to it. Alright, so I'm not going to pull out that pipe because it's already been bead rolled in the bottom. Plus that's being super tough on pulling the pipe out of the hose. So I'm going to leave it alone. I'll just retighten it in the correct spot. This one will bead roll right inside the truck, which is alright. And then here's my two pipes here. You can see that they are not bead rolled. So let's see if I can set the camera up in a decent enough spot and hopefully show you the correct way of how I should do this. So like I said, this is where, let me focus, the bottom hump goes inside the pipe and you'd crimp like this. So we got a little bump to it. Oh, can I catch it? So we got a little bump to it. Better than what it was before. Normally some of the guys they'll modify theirs. They'll like cut and grind over here and then cut and grind on this side to have a higher spot to do all this. But this is what we're working with and we'll get it done. So I'm going to do another time lapse on that, get that all done, get the pipes back in, and rock and rolling. Alright, so this is on just this pipe so far. It took me about 5 minutes to do this one. Yes, my cut is not the best. This is all in garage, like you guys just do it at home. Compared to this side, it doesn't have it. So this is what you guys are gonna do. Put the pipes back in. So I'm gonna quickly do the other ones and this one still, and keep going. Alright, on to the next thing. So now we're gonna mess with the belt. So we have a tiny belt on this. It's only a 6 rib. Most of the diesel stuff is 8 ribbed. But sometimes when I'm doing like burnouts or anything and then the tension is starting to flex, we'll smack the radiator hose. Sorry about the long pause there. And now I found a 8 rib Gates belt. It is a little bit shorter, so hopefully it fits. If not, I have to stay with the 6 rib because they don't make that exact length and size in a 8 rib. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it if this doesn't work. So I'm gonna get that off and get the new one on. Hopefully it works. All right, I got it on there. So much more clearance now. It's like pretty much straight down. So we have a lot of room to for that. So maybe I can modify that and pull that away from the intercooler pipe next, because it kind of rubs against it, but it doesn't hurt it too much. But with air temps and then this coolant pipe is touching this and you're getting this hot, it does change air temps going into the intake. So it's on there, super tight, but I had a little bit of issues trying to get the bottom of the belt, and it was hitting the bottom of the pan. And when I was trying to get it on, this whole thing wasn't even close. It was like way down here trying to get it up. Crawled underneath and routed it correctly, and we got it on. So, done with that. On to the next, and that is to do blue instrument cluster lights. I'll show you guys real quick what they look like now. I don't even remember what they look like from last time. Excuse all the mess in here. I don't even think we have lights. Do we have lights in here? We have 0 lights into this cluster. So let's get the new blue LED bulbs in there, and up here too. Alright, so we got all these lights working. Blue, 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 blue. All those blue. I had to finagle some of the bulbs on the backside. The cluster is a bit old, so it's not wanting to work with me, but got that fixed. There was also a missing fuse for some lighting to work all that stuff. I guess these guys started to work now, so these work. This one's bad in the center, that's fine. These are somewhat blue. Let me shut the truck off real fast. I got some lights outside that work now after all this lighting stuff that we did. So let's check it out. Got the music playing and stuff, but lights on. Those lights work too. Alright guys, so we're back onto this turn signal issue that we had, I believe, in the last video. We got the turn signals working. I had to switch to a brand new LED relay. The other one went bad, I guess, after time of not using them. So we got LED bulbs at all 4 corners on this thing for all the turn signals. So I got this on. Turn signals kicking on. And now they work. So that's awesome. So now we're getting real close to getting this thing back to being street legal. So that's that part caught up with all the turn signal parts. We're good to go. On to the next thing. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.